brush my teeth. Howdy, everyone. It's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Art Villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. I just had some sweet potato pie. Don't normally buy stuff like that, but it was on sale, and it was sweet potato pie, so anyway. And I had a salad and some soup. Back from the gym, had the day off, back from the gym, and I really like to go into the gym. I was always trying to think how I could relate the amount of exercise I got at work, when I do work, to going to the gym, because I was never in shape enough to go back to work on these cycles that I do, and because it was like really not, I was just say hard, but just like not much fun. Let's just put it that way, because you're just so out of shape for doing that sort of thing. But I could never really, anyway, to go into the gym, it's close, but it's still not the same. And then I realized that even though, you can do like 5 miles of walking at work pretty easily, maybe on average, and you're lifting a lot of heavy stuff, it's certainly not the same as going to the gym, because you just get stiff. And so even though there's a lot of physical activity, as much as doing 3 hours at the gym, I think, it's not the same at all as doing 3 hours of gym work. Like, gym work is just more, there's more stretching, and it's more well balanced. And anyway, he went through that again. Are you going to say anything about yoga? No, I don't think I will. I could tell the story about this older guy that comes to yoga, and he's usually doing like the easy class on Saturdays, so I'm doing a class before him, not because it's not disparaging the easy class. It's just because you can get in and get out, and I can do the advanced class much easier now. So I'm sitting in the steam room, and he comes in. That's it. That's just why. I have 2 steam room stories today. So the guy comes in. I see it's the older guy from yoga, and he comes in. He's got the towel, because it says on the sign out front, towel or shorts have to be worn in the steam room for health reasons. Well, they don't really specify what the health reasons are, but I assume people don't want to be sitting where your naked ass has been, so wrap yourself with the towel. And he comes in and he's got the towel, but then he takes the towel off and he sits his naked ass down on the tile. Now, people just don't think that. The next guy that's come in, even though he's wearing a towel, maybe he won't sit where your naked ass was sitting, but he might put his hand where your crack was, your ass crack. So I don't think, don't try not to put my hands down where there potentially could have been an ass crack just moments earlier in the steam room. Okay, the second steam room story is I'm sitting in the steam room today, oddly enough, sitting in the steam room after a workout, and this older guy comes in, and he's got the biggest towel on I've ever seen. And he looks like he's about 5'10", so he's not like a real short guy. He's got a towel all the way up to his man boobs and all the way down to his ankles. This big thick towel wrapped around him like he brought the blanket off his bed from his house to the gym, and he's wearing it in the steam room. Okay, well, to each his own, but I noticed that right where the towel comes around, he's got like one of those clips that you would roll up a potato chip bag or a pretzel bag or something you wanted to keep fresh in the kitchen, and you would put that little spring-loaded clampy thing on it. He's got a clampy thing all the way up here on his towel. So, well, whatever. I'm thinking he's, shy. He's just got an overblown sense of modesty or something like that. Just a modest kind of guy. So I don't look at him, but then I happen to look over, and he's naked. He's just folded the towel up, and he's probably because he saw the guy, with the naked ass crack, and he didn't want to have anything where he would. That's probably what happened. But he's naked, sitting on his towel. He brought in 2 towels. He had like one of the facility towels, so he's actually had just a weird sense of modesty. Let's just say that. I don't know. So, and I'm sitting there with this towel that I picked off the stack that must have come from someplace else because it wasn't. They give you a towel, okay. There's a stack of towels. You go in, it's part of the service, part of your membership. You get a towel, and they're barely big enough to kind of go around and have to hold it, but this was like a hand towel. I didn't notice when I picked it up. So I couldn't be modest at all because I couldn't get the thing wrapped around it. It wouldn't go far enough around that I could put a potato chip bag clip on it to keep it up. Anyway, it wasn't that weird a day. There wasn't very many people because it's summer, You got the New Year's resolution people. They come in for like about 2 months, 2 or 3 months. It starts and then in the summer, everybody just says, I don't know, this exercise stuff, I don't need it. It's summer. I'm going to go do something else. People have a life. I don't. I go to the gym, especially during the middle of the day when no one else is there. Okay. Let's go to the records. I went to half price, full price, super high price books today. Hadn't been there for a while, and I was kind of glad I went because there's one record that has a great cover. I really enjoyed it, and it just happened to be fortunate enough to pick it up. Most of these, they're okay. It's okay. It's a nice stack. We'll start with Nancy Wilson Easy, and this record of hers I don't have. Walk Away, Love is Blue. Yeah. Nice cover. It's an unopened, mini fresh copy of Susan Brock's album, Lord I Know. Local, London, out of London, Kentucky. Or Winchester. No, Winchester was the studio. She's out of London, I think. I don't know. What the hell? Oh, she wrote all the material. She wrote and arranged everything. That's going to make it way more interesting. When the local artists write and arrange their own stuff, you never know what's going to happen. I like it that way. Okay. A Heart Full of Song, the Johnny Mann Singers. Another Johnny Mann album that I don't have, featuring Downtown. It's Frankie Carlisle and his group. That's a nice cover. Piano reissued on, probably a reissue on Candom, RCA's sub-label Candom, 1959. I don't know. Anyway, might be kind of jazzy stuff. Frankie Carlisle did some jazzy stuff. Kind of looks like that's what it may contain. Cal Smith Sings. It Takes Me All Night Long. Oh, probably had a lot of girlfriends. Good old Cal Smith. About halfway through the night, the woman's like, they take a lot of time, some women, to work themselves up into a frenzy, but maybe all night long would be too long. Like at midnight, well, we started today, Cal. Can you just? No, it takes me all night, honey. Anyway, it's a fun photograph of Cal smoking a cigarette. Probably after he's been up all night, Probably not. Okay, Howard Lemon Singers. It's a gospel album from 1977. Where is it out of? Florida. Pick that up. Another gospel album, God's Girls Singing the Gospel. That's right. Rejoice Records, 1980. No, it's a Cincinnati, Ohio. It's out of Cincinnati, Ohio. That's like QC, Queen City album. Rejoice, that's the first time I've seen that. Why are you so, thrilled? Well, I didn't know that QCA had a particular division where they were doing gospel albums, and that's what this would be. 1980, I mean, they must have started with it late. Anyway, that's fun to find that local album. Here's a Farron Teacher album, Heavenly Sounds. I've already got this one, but I couldn't remember if it was a great copy. I don't know if this is going to be a good copy, but I picked it up again. Why? Because their early albums, there were about 4 of them. 3 of them were experimental, and this as I recall, is maybe not necessarily experimental, but yeah, maybe, but sort of yes, kind of very kind of soft, but really nice. It's really a great album. So I'm happy to find another copy of it. And last but not least, I told you I found an album with a great cover. It happens to be local on Jewel. Linda Maydors out of Louisville, Kentucky. Look for me at Jesus' feet. Ha ha! Wow. There she is. Now, you might think she's blind because of the sunglasses, but they don't say anything like that on the back, and they usually do because they want you to buy the, oh, no, you're blind, I'll buy your album. I feel sorry for you, that's why. That's why. But in this case, she's just standing there in the sun. Give me my sunglasses. It's bright out here. Holy crap. Anyway, that's it. I'm glad you could stop by. It was a great Friday. Super good. That's right. Let's all just hold on just a second, and then I'll go upstairs and I'll figure this out and stick the musical sample onto the end of this sucker. Just like that. All right.